My name is Rick.
Every single aspect of this
Trying to get cut up. I've been looking rough. For the last 4 weeks, I've been in grind mode. My guy Rick about to cut me up.
Callan asked Barry Sanders how many rebounds did he have in his career.
No, I won't, bro.
Bro, it ain't been a Lions home game here in 50, 30, 40 years, bro.
Bro, why they fucking with you? I don't know, dog. These niggas, that's what I'm saying, dog. I want to start doing more people like small entrepreneurs who trying to come up in Detroit. People who trying to start something. I want to use my platform to help people. That's really my main goal. The people who don't have a voice. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can always go for the people with big ass names and shit like that. I ain't gonna say they made it, but I feel like, shit, what can they really do for me? Cause sometimes them people don't be having shit to talk about.
They can gravitate the audience to your shit though.
Yeah, they will, but it's like shit. The smaller people damn near help me grow it to where it's at now. You get what I'm saying? Because they're like, oh damn, I ain't heard of this nigga. I done heard Dog already. He been on the radio. He floating around.
You got to remember what made them stars. The small people.
There you go. Everybody got to start.
The same nigga you named with names. It was the people who made it who they
I
is.
feel like.
No, for sure, but I feel like I'm not
grew it to that.
Right.
I feel like what he's saying is the same way I feel. Like I don't. It's a such thing as a popular crowd. It's a such thing as people that's with the in crowd. For sure. And it's a such thing as dudes that may have a strong following that don't want to be with the popular crowd. I want to hear what they got to say. I want to hear what the other side got to say. Right. You feel me? Because they the ones who was once popular and got shunned. You feel me? I want to talk to them. So that's probably what he's saying. Like, yeah, you can. It ain't nothing to probably call a few guys who or girls or whoever that got a name and offer them some cheese to come talk for a half hour.
Yeah, but is it even gonna be genuine though?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is you really gonna give me the rundown? Yeah. You know that this shit gonna get promoted to the top. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna edit the fuck out of this shit. I'm gonna push that shit. You know what I'm saying? As best as possible.
But me, if I'm one of those people, it's just like you rapping. And you pay me for a verse, I'm gonna give you what I want you to have. Facts. But I'm gonna say this for, you feel me? Like, don't think Cat Williams ain't been wanting to do what he did. Wait for
that opportunity.
He got a tour.
He gave that to Shannon.
He do got a tour coming.
That's why I respect him, because he gave it to Shannon. He could have gave that to anybody else, but he turned Shannon.
But when he came home, he said it. I did this for you. I don't go nobody podcast.
You don't though.
He said, I don't do this. I'm doing this for you and you only.
Yeah.
He said, y'all don't know me to do no podcasts and being on TV. You see me do comedy. He gave that motherfucker to Shannon. He just blew Shannon. Shannon probably got the number one motherfucking podcast in the world.
See what I'm saying?
Turned him up.
It be that right person. But sometimes I'll be in my feelings like,
man. Cat Williams is not nowhere near the biggest person Shannon had on the show. Nowhere near it.
The content that he gave me was it.
That nigga 3 hours straight of nothing but, man, that shit is reels everywhere.
They said that shit is unheard of, bro.
That content, dog.
Views in like 1 month.
Oh, we talking about real.
That bitch at 40 million.
That nigga over 40 million views now. That nigga like the number one podcast in the West.
That's crazy, nigga. You know how much money that is? To the table, to the city that's changing people's lives.
People a chance to do what they love.
Yeah.
In front of people. That's another thing. No disrespect to no other basketball league. Everybody who tried to do a basketball league, ain't nobody never can say they ever called me, T, or Mike, and we didn't give them no information.
Right.
Our league is to the point to where you get guys that go overseas, some guys who play pro ball, play college ball, and they come home in the summertime and their family actually get to see them play.
Right.
They family coming to watch the games. You know what I'm saying? Like, we built an environment to where they feel like they playing in front of somebody, bro. You feel me? So they love it just as much. You go get paid to play basketball, but you come here to do it because you love it. And that's what it's about. giving everybody a chance to do what they love, bro. And that's the main thing. Everybody come in there and do what they love. Dudes come in there and be there from 1 o'clock to 9 o'clock. He ain't even hooping. He just walking around talking to everybody. You feel me?
And it's keeping niggas out of trouble. Yeah, it's the atmosphere. That's like damn near if I go somewhere that I really want to be, shit, I'm in there.
Exactly. PBL 24 coming late May this year. Late May. We always start the Sunday after Mother's Day.
So what's gonna be different from this year than last year?
Well, it's gonna be a bigger fan base for sure, because we spread it to so many more people in the off season. You know, teams from all over, different faces, different talent we ain't never seen. You know what I'm saying? Coming from all over. The objective is different. You know what I'm saying? We show guys how to have a team, have a logo, have an identity, learn how to sell yourself. Teams have sponsors this year. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Teams actually have sponsors on their jerseys. We trying to help guys learn how to market themselves outside of basketball.
Right.
It ain't just about basketball. You feel what I'm saying? We had guys running around with businesses on their jerseys, learning how to get sponsors. So what's going to be different is a lot of guys are starting to learn the business side of basketball. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you sitting there, you watching freaking the Pistons, and they got what they got on them? The financial.
We have like Rock Financial.
Yeah, like
the big sponsorship.
Yeah, like if you sitting there and you looking like, how much? I'm wondering.
You've been sponsored by Jordan.
Yeah,
For sure, I've seen.
I'm wondering how much money the program got from them. Learn how to use it as a tool, bro. That's all I'm saying. And network.
And basketball can also open up so many different lanes. Like you said, though, if somebody running down the court with a goddamn Chime sponsorship on the back of it, nigga like, damn, what's Chime?
Exactly.
Oh, let me sign up for Chime. You get what I'm saying?
That's what it's about. That's what a guy named Quan, shout Quan out. I shot him out, Butter Kicks. He sponsored Easy Money. Easy Money, one of the more popular teams. Smart move. They all in every video, they in all the pictures, but his logo is right there. But what's Butter Kicks? He clean shoes and repair them.
Right.
Clean purses and repair them. Somebody gonna get reached. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. Sell yourself through the league. You know what I'm saying? Sell yourself through the league.
Some of y'all both feel like y'all got in common by y'all both running y'all own shit.
I can control my shit.
By them
man.
being so different.
Yeah, I can
What's
definitely.
something that y'all got in common?
I don't really know how Rick run he is behind the scenes, but I've seen Rick pivot his league 3 or 4 times because he run it. He run it how he wants to run it. He don't have no big, not saying you won't never get there, but he don't have no big overhead to where he can't change the logo. He can't change how his shit's structured. And I damn near almost in the same way. And I don't even want to get to that point where, okay, if a big company come in and say, look, we want Stab Lab, but you can't run it this way. I don't want it. I want to run it how I want to run it because I see the success. I see the vision. Can't nobody change Rick's vision. I don't give a damn what it is. From all the leagues he started, can't nobody change his vision but him.
Yeah.
And he started this shit from ground. That's like your baby. You get what I'm saying? You nurturing your baby. So when your baby get 10, you like, oh yeah, I did that. He doing them ways because I taught him that. You get what I'm saying?
I also feel like another thing we got in common is we can do this for the next 5 years and not make $1 off of it
Because we love it. Facts.
You feel me?
That's a fact.
Like I don't get up and say, damn, T, call my brother, hey, we got to go run the gym today. You know, we ready. You know, we love it. We ain't looking at what can be made from it. You looking at how can you buy a better camera? Or how can you restructure the basement to make it look more like this? You feel me?
Every day.
Yeah.
I'm on it every day.
Yeah, we not looking like, well, I'm about to try to see what I can make so I can go put some money on this DTE Thursday. You hear me? That ain't what we looking at. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why this podcast and the PBL is steady rising because the money ain't an option. We ain't thinking about that. You do something from the bottom of your heart, the blessings gonna come. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's one of the main things we got in common. And we ain't bowing down to nobody and begging nobody to be a part of what we putting together.
No, hell no.
That's the difference. Once I beg Von to come and play in the PBL, Von gonna come in when he want to.
But it's almost like, should you though?
What?
Should you, if I ask you should I ask you 3 or 4 times? Like say if I want a verse from Von, and he might not the first 2 times, you know what I'm saying, say nothing back, but I'm like, let me hit this nigga one more time. Should I not do that? You get what I'm saying?
Well, it comes to a point to where if Von, like I just told you about Cat Williams decided who he gave that show to. Von can be sitting back, which I know he still right for people. Niggas don't know he right for people. But he gonna decide if he gonna do it.
Right.
And if you keep asking me, the price going up, because you gonna keep asking me.
Right.
If you keep asking me, his price gonna go up. You ask me once, it's $500. You ask me again, I'm gonna tell him $750. You ask me a third time, I'm gonna tell him give me $1,000. Because he gonna pay it. He keep asking me.
You need him.
Right.
Yeah.
But if the nigga asks me one time, and I see he done blew up, now my price done went from $500 to probably $350.
Right.
Right.
sure.
Oh, just right. That's what I'm
For
saying. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not, saying like it's wrong to want somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way we operate. I operate. He operate. I'm not bending my rules to relinquish the power of what we built to get to you. Because that's what you're doing. Once you keep asking somebody for something, you relinquishing your power on what you built to them. You devaluing what you doing if you keep giving them that option. He's not negotiating. He ain't responding.
Right.
Now, if we talking and he responding, okay, he might be a little bit interested. But if he ain't responding, he ain't trying to do what I'm doing.
Yeah. It's like, so do you give up though? It's like, Von, how do you ask somebody for a verse? You get what I'm saying? And be like, shit. Well, this nigga, he ain't hit me back
I
yet.
tend to like to let my shit come organic. If we run across each other and the conversation sparks up and we both know we doing the same, you know what I'm saying, same shit, and we talk about some shit, then that's cool.
All right.
But as far as me going out my way to be like, I need him on this song, or I ain't really doing it.
Why not though?
Simply because it's like,
I think that shit just in us though. That's what I'm saying. It's just in us. I don't know what it is, but it's just in us.
well, that's what you get managers and shit for too. Then, like when you're an artist, like you gotta let other people handle certain shit. I can't be breaking my neck to run behind another artist who I feel like I'm as capable as doing. You know what I'm saying?
You could do the same thing he do.
Exactly. So.
How do you feel like your marketing can get better this year, Rick?
How can my marketing get better? I can have some more help. I can stop trying to carry the load on my shoulders.
That's my problem.
Yeah. And
That's
trust.
my whole problem. Dog.
It's like you said. You said it like you can't say it no better. That's my baby. I ain't gonna let anybody go pick my son up from school.
Facts.
You feel me? Because if I want something done right, I know I gotta do it. So probably getting some help and starting to listen to the younger crowd more.
So
Because
you down there, I got a question. So when y'all say help, right? Do y'all down there just depend on the genuine people around you for natural help, or do you just hire some help?
I think hiring help would be better because you hiring people for their expertise.
Right.
I mean, people that's genuinely fucking with you, that's cool, but they probably can't give you what you need though.
good question, but I mean, it ain't no wrong answer to it. But in my opinion, I feel like, again, it's my baby. That's like me hiring a babysitter to tell me how to raise my baby. I know what I want. Sometimes when you hire a motherfucker, they feel like you paying me, so I know what I'm doing. But you gotta understand the vision that I got. Y'all might know more about what I'm trying to do with the PBL than the nigga who come in here and he do it for a living. You feel what I'm saying? So he might not know what I'm reaching for. Y'all know what I'm reaching for. You feel me? So that's the difference in that.
With me though, I don't know what it is, Von, dog.
You don't know if you should hire some help or what?
Yeah, man,
What do you feel like you would need help with? Just an actual cameraman?
everything, bro. I really do everything on my own, bro. An editor, cameraman, people who schedule the podcast, people who
How you know you got one? When that podcast over, how you know I got one?
a podcast,
Yeah, how you know you like, oh, this it?
the conversation, how the conversation went before I even started. Cause a nigga vibe can be bold as soon as he get there. So I had to restructure the whole vibe, like, you know what I'm saying? Relax.
Have you had that?
Nigga, I had a girl come and she felt like I can't even talk on camera. She feel like I'm not even ready. She feel like I'm like she was scared. Like, you know, some people can't talk outside of Instagram and Facebook and shit. Like, they'll show the pictures and shit, but like talking, having a real conversation, they can't do that shit. So I'm like, just chill, just relax. You know what I'm saying? Just be yourself. She feel like I can't. Like, I can't. But sometimes, bro, it be the ones that I be least expected. Like, I had a 15-year-old who got shot. That shit went up crazy.
Is it fair to give a nigga a drink on the podcast?
To give him a drink.
Is it fair to have a nigga drinking on the podcast? Do you think a nigga gonna give you a little bit more insight because he got the liquor in him? He might add something and then regret saying it, or
No, because I tell a nigga before, whatever you say on this bitch is going on YouTube, my nigga. So if you don't want to, I mean, I'll cut it out, though. I ain't going to tell a nigga, like, you know, I ain't about to not cut the shit out. I respect you. But sometimes niggas get too drunk because they know they about to be on camera.
So will you cut something out that they didn't ask for if you feel like it's a little too controversial for your platform?
But you know what's crazy, man? That's the shit that sell, bro. That shit's so fucked up, man.
But it's like, damn, you don't want to be the nigga that put a nigga in a fucked up predicament because he done got drunk and loose talk.
Yeah, right. So that's why you gotta really watch this game, bro. Because to get to the top, you gotta do some bullshit, flat out.
what you mean by that?
You gotta clip up a nigga saying some bullshit. You gotta clip up a girl saying she fucked her baby daddy cousin.
But you've been kind of clean so far.
Yeah, but it's not getting me to where I want to go. It's a slower process, and that's the hardest thing right now for me is accepting that it's a slower process, and the grind is slower because I know what I can do to go viral and go up there. But am I really willing to put my name on the line to go viral for a moment?
Yeah.
It ain't worth it.
So far, I mean, you've been consistent. Your podcast ain't been hated on to my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You've been organic with everything you did. You ain't sold yourself or none of that to get a view. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you probably building an even more solid fan base because of that reason. You know what I'm saying?
And I love what I do. Like, nigga, I can't wait to go home and clip this shit up and post it. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, this is what I love doing, bro. So once you take the love out of shit, it's over with, bro. Stab Lab barbecue. The Stab Lab 2024 Stab Lab Barbershop edition, bro. Yeah, I'm hungry to the motherfucker, man. But I hope that y'all got some gems from this, man. I hope that y'all really get to it for 2024. I hope that y'all are making, y'all dreams come true, bro. And stop doing bullshit to get to a higher level in life, bro. It ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying?